Here is the 13th President of South Korea, Yoon Suk-yeol, born on 18th of December 1960. He is a law graduate from a renowned national university in 1983. He started his career as a prosecutor in 1994. Then he was appointed as Attorney General of South Korea in 2019. He resigned from the post in March 2021. Today, here I have in-depth video about the things he took, that he announced martial law in South Korea. What were the reason for his announcement, first of all, and then what the consequences he is going to face in the court. Here is the Speaker of National Assembly of South Korea, where a resolution was passed against the cancellation of martial law as ordered by the South Korean president. This is the picture of South Korean women who are just over there on the roads for the cancellation of martial law as they are demanded from the president. Here it is one of the pictures of destruction of public property after the imposing of martial law in South Korea. It's the picture of army men there in South Korea after the announcement of martial law. Army men reached over there at the Parliament House to siege over there. Viewers know we talk about when the president announced the martial law. The details are over here at 10:30 p.m. on December 3rd, 2024. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol declared emergency martial law for the first time in 40 years and lifted it at 2:30 a.m. on December 4, 2024, after the National Assembly voted to recommend its lifting to the President. Now we probe into the matter that why the South Korean President orders for the imposing of martial law. The discussion about martial law aroused and rising tensions due to the various issues including labor strikes and public protest against the government's policies. The idea of imposing martial law sparked significant public backlash, with many citizens and opposition parties viewing it as overreach of governmental power and a threat to democratic freedom. Here it is one of the pictures of destruction of public property after the imposing of martial law in South Korea. The application by investigators marks the first attempt in the country's history to forcibly detain a president before the impeachment procedure is complete. Under the country's laws, locations potentially linked to military secrets can't be seized or searched without the consent of the person in charge, and it's unlikely that Yoon will voluntarily leave his residence if he faces detainment. Yoon's presidential powers were suspended after the National Assembly voted to impeach him on 14th of December over his imposition of martial law that lasted only hours but has triggered weeks of political turmoil, halted high-level diplomacy, and rattled financial markets. Yoon's fate now lies with the Constitutional Court, which has begun deliberations on whether to uphold the impeachment and formally remove him from office or reinstate him. Jong has defended the martial law decree as a necessary act of governance, describing it as a warning against the liberal opposition Democratic Party, which has been bogging down his agenda with its majority in the parliament. The country's new interim leader is Deputy Prime Minister Choi Sang-mong, who is also the finance minister.